guess this is just like a stupid fucking Republican show at the moment. But remember this guy? Remember this fucking guy? Oh, Lord have mercy. January 6th insurrectionist wearing a Camp Auschwitz sweatshirt gets 75 days in prison. Robert Keith Packer, 57, of Newport News, Virginia, was ordered to pay $500 in restitution. 57 years old. 57 years old. I guess he was 55 at the time, but 57 years old. And they go into the Capitol wearing a Camp Auschwitz shirt. I just, like, at 57, like, wow. You hadn't learned that the Nazis were bad guys? In 57 years on this planet, no one told you the Nazis were the bad guys? What? A Virginia man who wore a sweatshirt with the words Camp Auschwitz across his chest as he breached the Capitol on January 6, 2021 was sentenced on Thursday to 75 days in prison, officials said. He was arrested about a week after the insurrection and pleaded guilty in January to one count of parading, demonstrating, or picketing in the Capitol building. In addition to his prison time, which aligned with what the prosecutors had requested, Mr. Packer must pay $500 in restitution. Now, I just want to, for a second here. I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before on the show, I covered a case of a rape victim who was being held captive, killing the rapist and escaping. She had to pay $150,000 to the family of that rapist. Right? Meanwhile, you can be a Nazi and invade the U.S. Capitol and you have to pay a $500 fine. Just, the U.S. of A. It's a good country. Judge Carl J. Nichols of the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia said during a virtual court hearing that although there was no evidence that Mr. Packer had used violence against officers, the sweatshirt was incredibly offensive. According to NBC News, the judge also said that he felt Mr. Packer's apology was lacking compared with those of other defendants who were in charge of the insurrection. It seems to me that he wore the sweatshirt for a reason, Judge Nichols said. We don't know what the reason was because Mr. Packer hasn't told us. Mr. Packer's lawyer, Stephen F. Branwald, acknowledged that his client's outfit was seriously offensive, but said that he had a free speech right to wear it. That's great. It's just awful that he wore that shirt that day. It just so happens. That's one of his favorite shirts. And it just so happens, whoops, you wore your favorite shirt on the day of the insurrection. Oh, my bad. Anyway, so that's funny. Fuck him. But also, again, I'm impressed. 57 years old, and this guy's throwing his life away for Donald Trump. Like, he will forever, for the rest of his life, be the guy that wore the Nazi shirt at the insurrection. Right? Everyone in his family for the rest of his life and for the rest of their lives are going to be related to the guy that wore the Nazi shirt at the insurrection. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. And they're good with that. They're happy with that. Like, that to them is like, whoa! Like, he's going to get out of jail in, 3 months. 2.5 months, he's going to get out of jail. Right? His family's going to be giving him high fives. Woo! You wore the Nazi shirt. Good job! Like, oh my fucking Lord have mercy. Some crazy ass motherfuckers, let me tell you.